Now it's a double column cash book and contra entries. So let's understand what contra entries are. Now when a single transaction affects both cash and bank account with the same amount, then it is known as contra entries. That means one transaction will have both the aspects, that is cash account as well as bank account in the same transaction. Then that transaction is known as contra transaction, and we need to make the contra entries. And the entry for these contra transactions are done twice. It's done twice. That means it's recorded 2 times in the same cash book. It's recorded on the debit side as well as on the credit side of the cash book with the same amount. And we use the word say in order to indicate that that entry is a contra entry. So example of contra entries are cash deposited into bank. That means we are putting money into the bank. Cash withdrawn from bank for office use. By the term, it is money withdrawn from the bank for office use. So in these 2 cases, there will be contra entries. Let's clarify this thing with example. So I'll give you 2 examples. Number 1, cash paid to Ashish rupees 4,000. And another transaction here, cash paid into bank. That means the money is put into the bank. Say it is 5,000. Then look at here, the first transaction, cash paid to Ashish rupees 4,000. So money is coming or going? Money is going. Money is paid. So this is money paid. Money paid to whom? Money is paid to Ashish. So one account affected is Ashish, another account affected is cash. So this is not a contra entry. Take number 2, cash paid into bank 5,000. Money is paid. That means money is going out. Money is paid. Money is paid to whom? To the bank. What is paid? Cash is paid. So cash and bank both are affected in this one transaction. So this is the contra entry, or this is the contra transaction. One more example I'll give you, number 3. Sold goods for cash. Sold goods for cash. What is happening here? Money is coming or going? When you sell, money comes. So here, money received. Money received, that means cash is received. From whom or from where? From the sale of goods. From the sale of goods. So what are the 2 accounts affected here? This is cash, this cash and sales. Right? So then, since cash and sales are affected here, that means, is it a contra entry? No, it is not a contra entry because only cash is affected. There is no bank here. So this is not a contra entry. Let's see how this contra entry will be recorded in the cash book. Let's take the same example. Number 1, cash paid to Ashish rupees 4,000. This is money paid. I've already explained in the previous video how to make entries in the cash book. Money received will be on the debit side and money paid will be on the credit side. So this money paid will be recorded on the credit side. This is again money paid. So this money paid will also be on the credit side. This is money received. So the entry for this will be on the debit side. Now number 1, cash paid to Ashish rupees 4,000. So this entry will be on the credit side. So we will make the entry on the credit side here. Cash book on the credit side. Let's assume this as date 1. So this cash is paid to whom? Cash is paid to Ashish. So one account affected is Ashish. So we'll write here by Ashish account. being paid cash. And what is the amount of cash paid? 4,000. So it is paid in cash. So in the cash column, 4,000. Done. Number 2, cash paid into bank rupees 5,000. Again, this is money paid. Okay, now this is the contra entry. That means you have to make the entry on both the sides. So first of all, let's see what is paid. Money paid. So money paid will be credit, and it is paid to whom? To the bank. So here it is paid to bank. So by bank account. What is paid? Cash paid. How much? 5,000. So here 5,000, and you go to write C in the ledger column, okay, to indicate this is contra entry. So here this is called narration, being paid cash. Now again you need to make one more entry. This entry has to be made on both the sides. So here will come on the debit side. Now since here we have written here by bank account, so we will just write down to debit side starts with the word to, and what is paid to bank? Cash is paid to bank, so to cash account, because the cash is paid to bank. It is paid to where? Now here you have cash column and bank column. Here the money is paid to the bank, so we'll write in the bank column 5,000. And this is contra entry. This is how the contra entries are made. Once on the credit side, again on the debit side, or once on the debit side, then again on the credit side. Okay, say number 3 entry. Number 3 is sold goods. This money received. So we'll make the entry on the debit side. Money is received because of sale. So we'll write down sales account. Number 3 to sales account. This is not contra, so no need to write anything here. Whatever the amount, supposing here the amount is, say, amount is not given, so say the amount here is 1,000. So to sales account 1,000, cash is received, so 1,000 here, being sold goods. So this is how the entries are made in the cash book. This is the double column cash book. So here after the entries are made, we need to balance this. So balancing part we'll learn afterward.